I believe at times it's a little tough, because you always, being a son of a big leaguer, you always, like from your goal when you're little, you always want to be better than your dad, And at some point, you really just have to try and forget that and just go out there and be your own player, fill your own shoes and don't always try and follow in your father's footsteps and try to show out more than he did, But, I mean, it was worse in high school, I'd say, with all the politics and all that where I was from. But, once you're in pro ball, you're just, I feel like that kind of goes out the window a little bit. So it's really not as bad as a lot of people make it seem. I definitely saw the good side of, the clubhouses, and, I didn't really experience when my dad was in the minor leagues, so I always saw 1,000 Gatorades and cookies and candy bars and all in the clubhouse. So this is the different side of it that I never really saw, but I'm experiencing it, and really gives me that incentive, to do well and get up there into those big league clubhouses. I worked out a lot with Tony Gwynn Jr. when I was in San Diego State, and his situation, his dad was one of the greatest hitters of all time, so he really just went out there and told me that you just gotta be yourself and go out there and play your own game, like I said, and everything else will take care of itself. Basically just understanding myself and figuring my game out, and not trying to conform to how other people play, but to really go out there and figure out what I do best, what I can do on the field, what I can't. Certain pitches I can hit, certain spots I look for, other spots that I know I really don't have a good chance on, and just have to take pitches. But it's really just been a grind, but it's also been beautiful because I've learned so much in the past 2.5 years, just from playing every day and just from learning and talking to all the different coaches, so it's been a blast. I feel like the one big thing about the minors is just the travel, Brooklyn, the travel wasn't that bad. You only had a few places where you had long bus rides. In the South Atlantic League, those are some pretty long bus rides. We had like a 17-hour ride from Savannah, Georgia to, I'd say it was Lakewood, New Jersey, I believe. And so that was kind of brutal, but I mean, just the food, like I said, sometimes you go different places and half the team doesn't get to eat because there's not enough food. And so really just try and survive off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and protein shakes. Last year we were on the bus heading back from, I want to say it was Rome, Georgia, I believe, and the bus kept overheating, so we'd be on the freeway and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning going back to Savannah, and the bus driver would have to turn off the bus and kind of let it coast to a stop, wait like 5 minutes, and turn it back on, and we do it like, I say we did it probably 10 times in a row, so it's kind of brutal, but at the same time it's pretty funny, and we just all got the card games going. I really was never a big card guy, but as soon as you get into the minors, I swear everybody knows how to play cards, so that's kind of where you learn it. So I mean, it was a good experience. It was funny. I'll be able to tell it for a long time.